It is with sorrowful and heavy hearts we announce the death of our dearly beloved Nova Janice James Louis, who was born and raised in Suffra and moved to Auger but resided in New York. She passed away in New York on Wednesday, 18 January 2023, at the age of 57. She was predeceased by her niece, Aquila Anthony, left to mourn her husband, Roger James Louis from Auger residing in New York, her one and only beloved son, Roger Lee James Louis, residing in Washington State in the U.S. Navy, 3 grandchildren who were very dear to her heart, Grayson, Maddox, Marley James Louis, all of Washington State, mother, Agnes Anthony, better known as Mama of Auger, residing in Suffren, 2 sisters, Vera Sylvester of Boulevard Street, Suffren, Lucretia Anthony of Toronto, Canada, 4 brothers, Roy Mark Louis, residing in St. Croix, Martin Anthony, residing in St. Thomas, Zachary and Patrick Anthony of Suffren, daughter-in-law, Dacia James Louis, residing in Washington State in the U.S. Navy, nieces, Ella Alexis of New York, Stacy Suraj of Toronto, Canada, Shanika Elibox of New York, Sherelle Johnny of Suffren. Nephews, Mackenzie, Zach, Zaquil, Carlito Anthony, all of Suffren, Sherlin and Shane Mark Louis of St. Croix, Earl Sylvester of Tucson Caicos, grandniece, Elsie Sylvester of Suffren, grandnephews, Justin Alexis of New York, Ethan Johnny and Mackay Anthony, both of Suffren. Aunts, Sora Bachu and family of Auger, Veronica Samuel, also known as Sia of Suffren. Uncles, Stephen and Mosley Bachu of Auger. Also left to mourn her friends and co-workers at Brookdale Senior Living in New York. Also special mention of Nurse Lisa Joseph and Lincoln Pascal, better known as Kana, both of New York. Her classmates from the Suffren Secondary School, class of 1982. Friends, Marcia Didier of New York, Veronica Malcolm, also known as Vava of New York, Moore of La Pointe Choiseul, Zanetta Johnny of New York. Close family friends, Classitas Joseph of New York, Gregor Paul, better known as Icky from Auger, residing in New York, Jacinta Hamal and family of V4, the Bachu family of Auger V4, the Anthony family of Auger and Suffren, the Guillen family of Suffren, the Mark Louis family of Auger and abroad, the Bisemba family of Auger in England, the Samuel family of Suffren in England, her godsons. Left to mourn are many family members and friends, here and abroad, too numerous to mention. A ceremony to celebrate the life of our beloved Nova Janice James Louis will be held on Saturday, 28 January 2023. The viewing will be held from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and the service will commence from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Beulah Church of Christ in God, 956 Marcy Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11266. The repast will take place at House of Galore, 155 Tompkins Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11206, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Fly with the angels, Nov.